Don Kernan?
Well, you know, all the years I spent covering NASCAR, I got to see this guy run a lot, also in Indy cars, the sprints, midgets, all that stuff. But Tony Stewart here at the drag race, of course, U.S. Army sponsors his teammate, Ryan Newman. So what brings you out here, Tony, and what do you think? We ever going to see you in one of these? I mean, you've driven almost everything else.
Yeah, I'm Tony's backup driver for today in case something happens to him. But no, that's awesome. We, you know, to come back to U.S. Nationals, that's obviously something that's a big deal. It's just as big as our Daytona 500. So, you know, to be able to come back here and support the Army and Schumacher Racing, and you know, Tony and I've got to work together a lot with the U.S. Army this year. So, you know, he wants to come support us with our races, and he's always calling and text messaging and updating us on what's going on. And it's nice to be able to come over here and support him.
Well, Tony, stick with us. Let's go back up to the booth for this run, so hang on.
Tony Stewart in a Top Fuel dragster. I like that idea, Don Kernan.
Well, I did hear Tony tell Don Schumacher that he would, you know, prefer to drive a dragster over a funny car. But right now, you and your team are doing great. You just bought the team this year, partnering with the Haas Automation, and you're leading the points. Ryan Newman has a chance to make the chase in the Nextel Cup Series. Are you shocked at all? Are you surprised that you guys have reacted the way you have?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't think any of us would have predicted that. You know, I think we realistically thought that if we could get one or the other of the cars in the chase, that would be a really good start up here. But to have the chance, you know, we're going to be locked in. We're going to be leading the points after next week, at least for the first 26 till the shuffle. But, you know, to get the opportunity to have hopefully both of us in the chase is it's just an awesome opportunity. And so thankful to Gene Haas and Joe Custer and everybody at Haas Automation for giving us the opportunity. But we got great partners, too, and it starts with U.S. Army and Old Spice and Office Depot. I mean, these people really were the ones that came up when we said, hey, we're going to do this and we're going to go out on a limb and do something different like this. These guys were the first people to get on board.
Now, there's talk about a third car for next year, possibly Danica Patrick from Indy Cars. I mean, can you tell us anything about that, just between me and you?
It's too late to do anything for next year, you know, from our side. I mean, with the chase starting after next weekend, it's, you know, we needed to have everything done probably 3 or 4 weeks ago to have a third team started. But it's something that we want to do. We want to start a third team, and eventually we want it to be a 4-car team. But it's, you know, it's about the timing and everything being right. So, you know, Danica's been down in Charlotte, and I've spent a lot of time with her. She asks a lot of questions because she knows I've made the same transition she's made. So, you know, I like her. I got a lot of respect for her, and want to do whatever I can to help her no matter where she ends up.
Well, thanks for spending time with us, and best of luck in your chase for the championship.
Thank you, guys.